2000. I moved to Philadelphia in 2000, October of. So exactly 24 years ago. There were 2.5 years that I was in Florida, but in general, I moved here about 24 years ago. Quiet before the storm. I saw a newscast from Tampa Bay 10 on YouTube, and I don't know if he did the whole broadcast himself or if he wanted to sort of show something, but he did the weather forecast and then left the desk, leaving like emptiness and silence, and then you could tell he had to turn off the cameras. And that's like an old school Showtime gesture or signal of lights out, hunker down, clear out. So it came across very dramatically, if you kind of recognized it as something that people might do to send a message of, you know, time to cut everything and hunker down and let this thing go over. Of course, it's only Monday. This hurricane is headed for, I guess, the Tampa Bay area. It's hard to tell. It's so far out that it could, as they say, jog or bounce one way or the other, but they have the cones spread out over 90% of Florida, basically the whole peninsula. But it doesn't look good for central, or really like that central or southwestern portion. Kind of south. I see it as central-ish, but Tampa Bay, Sarasota, Naples even included in the concern list, Manatee County, Pinellas County, of course, which is consists of this sort of overhang peninsula around Tampa Bay. So they are, you know, completely waterfront, you know, property, whatever you call it. But that whole piece of land is just hanging out there, vulnerable. So, hoping for the best. I happen to have family members who I don't really talk to that much. These are, you know, only somewhat, but a step-family member and her family, and an aunt on my dad's side. But hopefully all goes well. At least one person in there has a solid house. That's probably the safest place to go. So hopefully have a little gathering and just sort of weather it out, wait it out, and hopefully all's well that ends well. We have a cafe that says all's well that ends well without a D. So all's well that ends well. So be safe out there.